Hello, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ignition, and we are back with some more Horizon Zero Dawn. I realized last time, mine is just seems really loud. Like, I'm looking at OBS, and mine seems to be acting really loud. Okay, fuck, hold on. I didn't think it was gonna be this loud. But, anyway. I realized that last episode. Hello. Okay, that should be good. I don't mind if it goes to the yellow, just not the red. Okay. Um, that my mic was messing up last episode. I realized that like, after the fact, because I went back to see if the whole Gaia interaction went well. Because I forgot that and all the other ones like it stopped going through my headset and through the computer. So I made sure everything there was good, and it is. And then I realized that every time I muted my mic, it still got some residual shit, which was bad.
Scan malfunction rectified. Eleuthia 9. 3-1 access unsealed.
But, you know, shit happens. This way? This way.
This is going to be interesting.
Oh, it's that. Okay, so I'm heading out.
Aloy, forgive! Forgive! The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger.
Yeah, fuck you, bitches.
It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be. Nora! Make way for Aloy! That she may forge the path for others to follow.
You know what? Fuck you, Lanzera, bitch. Teresa, I have no problem with Teresa. Teresa's been on my side from the very beginning. But Lanzera, that girl, bitch. That girl, bitch, and I don't like her. Broke the siege of All Mother.
Thank All Mother for bringing her to us.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta talk to you. Well, I don't have to.
Aloy, how kind of you to spend a moment with me before you depart.
Yeah, shut up.
There can be no doubt now.
You are a blessing made flesh, the will of the goddess incarnate.
Sure.
It's really not that simple, Tirsa. But I guess it's close enough.
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but I believe in you.
Thank you.
Rost.
I want to know Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast. He never told me. Said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
Oh. Yes, that.
Tell me.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
I got nowhere to be.
Of course I want to hear it. Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime. He was an outcast by choice.
What? What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's Vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Karja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Ross was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
His daughter? What was her name?
Alana. She was just 6 years old.
Guys, so I think we're gonna have the same issue that we had last video with the mic fucking up. But there's not much I can do about that. Because I don't know how to edit it out.
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was killed?
Rost was one of the braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border, Alana among them. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
Are you saying that Rost went after them? That he became an exile?
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
A Death Seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking, brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. it remained here with All Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance. A barbed arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
But Rost did return.
Yes. A full year later, and terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious, in agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very outlanders that Rost pursued.
So, Rost never finished his mission.
To the contrary, he killed all 12. Tracked them to disparate places the world over, he said. Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaru Land, further even, into the Forbidden West. The last he killed nearly got the best of him. Wounded, he stumbled and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. That was done to him, leaving us, the matriarchs, in a difficult position.
The Forbidden West, which where Aloy goes in the second one. In the second Horizon game, set to be released first month next year, if I'm correct. So, a little over 2 months. Cannot fucking wait. I want to see what Ross saw. Even though it's probably going to be completely different from what he saw, but... Like, from the previews I saw before we continued this, there's fucking dinosaurs. There's motherfucking dinosaurs. Right? There's Velociraptor. Of course, all mechanical, but Velociraptors, mammoths, some, pterodactyls, all kinds of fucking dinosaurs. Can't fucking wait. I think that might be when my YouTube channel explodes, and everyone who likes the series but can't play it might be looking for gameplays of it, in which I'm gonna be doing full videos, nothing cut out, so it's gonna be longer than this one. But yeah, let's
Why
continue.
couldn't you just welcome him back?
Rost had been made a Death Seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. But we couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
You made him an outcast.
Yes. We offered to do so on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
But then you found me, and gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise. The matriarchs feared you, and would not let you be raised by the tribe. And so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship All Mother and respect the ways of the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl? Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice. And I'm quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you as a gift and never a burden.
All right, Tirsa, that's quite a story. The Nora have suffered terrible losses, Tirsa. What's to become of them now?
That will be for the goddess to decide. Only she knows the future. For the moment, my sister matriarchs and I will see to the wounded. And as I promised, anyone who wishes to join you at Meridian, we will declare seekers. I think for the time being, we should remain here in the mountain, close to the goddess.
That might be best. If nothing else, it's a defensible position. It's time for me to move on. I thank you for doing what you could to help me through the years, and for telling me Rost's story.
I wish I could have done more, but I am just one woman.
As am I. No need to sell ourselves short.
Oh, thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay, I guess it can't hurt.
They say she came from the mountain. That the mountain was her mother.
I think happened to Rost is I think he faked his death to go back to the Forbidden West.
Mercy. But now she will show those murderers the goddess's justice.
You asked for forgiveness?
Forgive, Aloy.
After all the shit? Fuck you, bitch. Lucky you're invincible, so I would have killed your family twice.
They say she came from the mountain. That the mountain was her mother.
I'll take this.
Wow, this is. I didn't even close out the game, and this is still here. Wow. Whoops, wrong button. And yeah, it's gonna take too long anyway. Right there. wait. I'm pretty sure it's P? It's either O or P. No, open up my skill. My skills, and then I can, yeah, do shit. Why is this going into yellow? Like, it's nice that I'm okay with it, but it's borderline red, and I don't like it. Only those who are familiar with OBS know what I'm talking about. Like, my desktop audio is staying in the green, which is negative 25 decibels. But my mic is going almost into the red, and that's not good, because that's bad. Yellow could give or take, but
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
now my thing is, well, I have to redo all this. Well, I can't jump onto a fucking rock. Wow, lag. Yeah, because if I don't have to do any of this, that'll make my life so much easier. And I lost the gun, too. Very low, there's this healing shit. Fuck, I'm gonna try to get as much as possible.
Never know when I might need.
Oh fuck, there's a fire arrow. Whoops. I somehow still got untainted fox skin. You know, will this fucker run off? Nah, I won't run off. Ah, shoot. There you go.
Fresh as it comes.
Okay, I think that's about what healing shit I'm gonna be able to get. Fuck, I'm tired. Come on. Oh yeah, I don't, because because this is where I would have fought the bird. And down here is where I would have fought all the other fuckers. The stalkers. Okay, so yeah. Which means I shouldn't have to fight anything, but I'm still gonna stock up on my healing shit.
I'll find a use for you.
Oh god. That's hypothermia right there. But if I had a choice, I'd rather die of hypothermia. Well, cold hypothermia. Because there's warm hypothermia. But that's just burning to death. And I'd rather freeze to death than burn to death. Because I like the cold. If I'm gonna die from hypothermia, I'm gonna die comfortably.
Got one.
But that's just my logic. I don't even know what I called it. I'm not gonna need it. Oh, heck's that? Cutscene. Oh, look how beautiful that looks.
Did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
Of course you did.
So you've been in here before.
To a point. You'll see.
Which begs the question, why was the ladder here
path
before?
for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
See, if he's been up here before, then why wasn't the ladder here before? Gaia Prime.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the Claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's...
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create... a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years, and we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
So this was the drill he used. And that right there was all it did. That right there was all that drill did. Oh yeah, he ended up leaving me something here.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Hold on, guys. Okay. And just so I'm not interrupted again, she can wait. Yeah, so it's in here, the other thing in the chain.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever. Just the rest of your life.
This sucks forever. They got to down my cat to it. Yikes forever, and this sucks forever. Just everything is forever.
Mind your footing.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Silence. Thanks. I could have gone on that game. Let's move on. Oh, fuck. Come on, Aloy. Come on. You can reach it. There we go. Actually, I'm pretty sure this takes me right back up where I was, right? Oh, I know. No. Check it over here. Healing shit. But I need to get over where? Up there? I don't know. I'll check in here first. Power cell!
Power cell. I only need one more to get to that ancient armor I found.
Oh, fuck. I threw it to Mother's Heart. Fuck. Should I go get it? Nah. It's gonna take too much time. Why can't I climb this? Right, I'm supposed to climb this, right? Let's go there. And then zipline. No, that'd be pointless.
Guess that's my way across.
Oh, no fucking thank you.
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer.
Well.
Glad that's over.
Me too, Aloy, me too. Ah, so just sneaky fall. Yeah.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Oh, okay, so fuck you too, I guess. Right there. Oh, right there. See here, if that's the way forward, then that means this. Okay, never mind. I was saying that means this is the way secrets, but there is no secrets. And the only secret there is death.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Yep. Now look at it. Closed in rock, metal, and snow.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders, and lottery winners, and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different.
Yeah.
Of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific. None of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp. One last gasp before the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself, to a quiet planet, a barren sphere. Just Gaia and her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
I have no witty remark about that one.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Paik I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's locks are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha, if things had gone differently, I could have been there. Instead, I'm spending the rest of my unnatural life in here with people I don't even like. And without the one I would have gladly spent my life with. Given a chance. 2 hours since I signed off on the final executables, and I'm already a bitter old man bitching to his focus. There's a thought for future generations.
Once again, no witty remark for that one. Shit.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Maybe. Okay, let's do some reading. Damage file and repair. Okay, well. That's good to know. Also, that's all it says. Okay, well, fuck. Wait, what? Oh. Come on. Come on. There you go.
Elizabeth. What is this?
Let's find out.
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
That I would pay gladly.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Can't you just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel? She sacrificed herself for her friends, for the future, for life on Earth. Doesn't that stir anything in you? The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek. There's only one. I miss you.
See, that's what you think, but Aloy is the second Elizabeth Sobek. Oh, that fucking bites. I can either hear my audio out of both headphone speakers or use my mic. Apparently I can't have both. Oh wait, hold on, I am using both. Fuck yeah. Okay, cool. Nope, never mind, there it goes.
Look, Liz, you're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You got to play the Savior and the Mother all at once this time. Great work.
That is indeed odd. You being quiet, my headset. Hello? Is it working? Still good enough? Fuck it. This episode's not gonna be the best. I'm probably gonna stop until I get their headset. So it's probably my last video for a couple weeks.
holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with it. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. It was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said, keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Holo girls and Panta Antimon cuckoos. What can he do?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hurry up and finish this.
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Liz? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? If it's not tablet, Liz, it's poison.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was haunted. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
What I find funny is that it was Hades that did all this. Because he's Greek mythology god, the only. That doesn't make him inherently evil, but most people think that makes him like super evil. So it only makes sense that he's the one who did it, because everyone thinks that Hades is evil. It's great, you know. It's great.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make it a list. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
I agree, Aloy. I don't like the way it's going either, but I think I have to be the silence for once. You have to keep going. Why can't I climb this? I'm supposed to be able to climb this, right? Yeah, I gotta get up there. Yeah, climb. Unless... Yep, nope. Ouchie, that hurt. Actually, I'm gonna pause the video. Yeah. This video's gonna be paused for a couple weeks. See you in a couple weeks.